What's going on, people of YouTube? It's Commander Vexer again, and in today's video, I have a long overdue diorama for you. Um, yes, I apologize. I know I said I'd do this about 2 weeks ago, but real life things have been keeping me busy. With that said, I do plan on making videos, but this is probably going to be the last video for a little while. As you may or may not know, I'm in college and I'm going back to college for my senior year this year, in like a week-ish. And what that means is that I may not be able to film very easily because I will have a roommate and I don't want to inconvenience him. Oops. Yeah, look at that little sneak peek. Anyway, where was I? Right, I don't want to inconvenience my roommate, so I'll have to get a lay of the land before I, film another video. With that said, as well, I don't intend on stopping this channel. You can think of these videos that I've been posting, this one included, as more of a test run and a preview as to of what is to come. I'm very thankful for those of you who have shown your faith in me and stuck with me and supported me. And, I don't intend on stopping this channel. So please stick with me and be patient. Though, honestly, I know you guys will. Yeah, so this may or may not be the last video for a little while. But, as I've said in past videos, if I ever really just will flat out stop, if I ever just flat out stop this channel and, I'm not going to post any more videos, I will post a video announcing that. So unless you hear otherwise, expect that there will be videos coming. But as I said, may not be for a little while. Anyway, yes, there are bigger and better things to come on this channel down the line. And speaking of bigger and better things, I have a pretty nice diorama for you guys today. This is one of my better dioramas, if I do say so myself. It's the plot is kind of, just same old plot as usual. It's UNSC versus the aliens. In this case, I think they're going to be the Covenant. But, how I stopped talking about it and show you what I'm talking about. There we go. I'll just zoom out here, show you what I've got. Just, sorry if you just saw my finger. Let's do a quick overview shot, and I'll get into all the nice details. So, yes. Little UNSC outpost. Ignore what's going on the TV. And a lot of dead guys, and a line of Covenant. So, what exactly is happening this time? Well, so the little UNSC outpost belongs to a group of UNSC survivors. It's not really it was not built by the UNSC, this little cave. However, the UNSC have occupied it, and basically on this, I guess assume this is a halo ring of some sort, or maybe it's a planet. But basically, the Covenant came in, obliterated the human forces, and some of the UNSC forces were trapped on the planet. Because there was evacuations, but not everybody made it, and some of the survivors rallied at this little outpost here, and were trying to get off planet. The Covenant forces found them and were in the process of killing them all. And just when the Marines thought that all hope was lost, Master Chief and a few Spartans showed up and rallied the Marines and pushed the enemy back. So let me show you some of the fine points of this. So I'll start back here at the base. This guy is I'm just using this Marine sniper as the leader of the Marine team here. And she's taken up a position in this little sniper nest. I think this piece came with Call of Duty, the little cloth piece. There's a little missile pod. Moving up, there's a few mongooses, mongai, whatever they're called, right over there. The Marines have gathered, and they have a few jerry cans of oil, obviously. This is like a heavy turret. I'm using it as a heavy turret, and that's supposed to be like its power pack. And then we just get up here. Loads of dead Marines and Covenant forces. Yeah, so basically the Covenant pushed the humans back to here, and then Master Chief and the Spartans came in, which I'll show you them later. They came in and they took out this line of elites, jackals, grunts, and led the counterattack. Moving up to the next section, this is where the UNSC defensive line was initially. They have 3 machine gun turrets, as you can see. There was a squad up there of 6, and they were all killed by Covenant, obviously. Right here, they just have a few, it's the defense line, so they have some crates. There's some, actually, there is stuff inside those crates. I'll just tell you, there's a bunch of frag grenades and magnums in those 2 crates. Then on top of that crate there is some, obviously they have shotguns and another grenade. There's extra assault rifles. I apologize about the lighting. No, it's not great. And then there is a crate, and that one's nice because it has the UNSC logo printed on it. And I found an old health pack piece, so they have a little health pack. That guy, he's supposed to be the guys with the backpacks are going to be like the Marine sergeants, and he was the sergeant in charge of this front line. Obviously, he fell with his squad. And then we come to the surviving Marines and the counterattack. The second squad of Marines, there's 6 Marines up here, were reinforced by none other than Master Chief, which I'll get around to a better angle to show you him later. Spartan Fred from the Chopper Takedown set, the new one. And because I don't have any other blue team members, I just kind of made a little pun there. I used that blue CQB Spartan as the third Spartan that's come in. But ideally it would be blue team. Anyway, so yeah. What's going on here is pretty simple. We have, here, I'll come around here so you can get a better angle, maybe. Over here, half the squad, these 3 Marines, are being led by Fred, and they're taking out these, they've pushed back the enemy to here, and the Covenant are desperately trying to hold the line against the Spartan. The grunts are being smart, I guess, the only smart ones in the Covenant, and they're all running away. Well, this brute, this Ultra and that Jackal try to take on Fred and his Marines, and yeah, that elite's getting blasted, obviously. Okay, let's creep around over here, sorry. Yeah, now we come on to Master Chief, who has this section of the line completely to himself. He's blasting this brute who's coming in with a gravity hammer. The assault rifle, he's punching the elite who tried to stab him with a sword. This Ultra is challenging Master Chief with the sword, and Chief is looking at him. You can kind of see like that. They're looking at each other. Chief is getting ready to take down that Ultra, no problem. More cowardly grunts. More guys trying to kill Chief. And then the third, final section is over here. this Spartan is leading in these Marines. Spartan's taking down that brute and that elite with his dual wielding magnums. That Marine's about to chuck a grenade. Sergeant's kind of telling everybody to like move forward, and yeah, that's about it. So the Marines were desperately outnumbered and losing, and then suddenly they were not, because Master Chief and a few Spartans showed up, and now they have the Covenant on the run, and it's looking like it's going to be a victory for him. Because like one Spartan's worth 100 Covenant, especially, and then Master Chief's worth like 1,000 Covenant or something like that. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. The Spartans quickly changed the tide of battle. Yeah, so there you have it. You have my UNSC survivors versus Covenant diorama. I think I'm going to make another video that's simply just a slideshow of pictures, because I recognize the lighting isn't great and this room's kind of hard to maneuver around, so I maybe wasn't able to get the best angles. But yeah, so I'll try to get a video with like a slideshow of pictures. Let me know if you want that, because if you guys don't think it's necessary, then I won't try to do it. But if you guys would like that, I would be more than happy to, and that shouldn't take too long to get up. Yeah, so as I've said, this may be the last video, aside from the slideshow, for a little while. But I hope that it was a satisfactory one, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this diorama. Stay tuned. If you see me in the comments of other channels or whatever, just feel free to say hi, and I'll respond. I think I'm very good about responding to comments. And yeah, I hope you guys will tune in for the next one, whenever it may be. So until then, take care, guys.